What is up, you guys? My name is Somi, and this is her Invisible Prowess. How are you guys doing? I genuinely want to know. Put it down in the comments down below where you're from, how you're doing, all of that, okay? I have been enjoying the last bit of summer I can possibly squeeze out of this Chicagoland area. You already know, if you live in the Midwest region, part of the United States, you already know our summer days, our warm days are very, very limited at this time. So what I've been up to lately has been going to the beach, enjoying the lake. Almost want to say ocean, but it's not obviously an ocean. It's Lake Michigan. It just acts like an ocean sometimes with the low tide and the high tides, and the beach has their statements and the rip tides and all of that jazz. And yeah, it's been really, really fun also connecting with people actually that also happen to be on the beach. And I've been giving also free psychic readings, actually, believe it or not, which has been very, very interesting, you guys. And I want to come on here and speak about the partial lunar eclipse happening in Pisces, and it's going to be peaking August 27, a night of. This partial lunar eclipse in Pisces is definitely marking a completion or the culmination of an old era. Okay, this is a major checkpoint of closure, emotional release, emotional purging. Okay, some emotional triggers may rise to the surface at this time, and being emotional about it is completely natural, perfect response. For the collective that's been in this limbo space and the in-between, with the Uranus influence, breakthroughs and realization, internal shifts may arise to you, breaking you free from the long standstill. And also with the emotional release, intuitive downloads may occur at this time. Your psychic abilities, your intuition just in general may heighten and maybe even sharpen at this time. So if you've been having a strong inkling about something, you're at a major point in your life where you need to make a certain big decision, definitely trust in your inner knowing, your internal guidance, okay? It will not lead you astray, okay? And at this time, it's definitely highly encouraged here to reground yourself and recenter, maybe even through prayer, journaling, meditating, walk in nature will definitely recharge your spirits and also your body. Definitely keep it moving physically, also drink lots of water. And yeah, I would just want to tap into this energy here. Yeah, I have here first card, we have compromise and trust. Oh my goodness. For the collective that I'm channeling this message for, you are in this liminal space. You're in the in-between, okay? You're not quite here, you're not quite there. You feel like you're already exiting a very, very old stagnant era in your life, which has been long overdue to finally, kind of mark the completion on that. But it literally requires you to take that leap of faith, okay? And this seed has long been planted in your mind, okay? And this seed, okay, that you've been tottering on, this seed, okay, that you have been thinking of for the longest of time. And on the other side of you taking this big initiative, this big push, okay, you just really need to get out of your own head and into your own body and really just remind yourself that everything will be okay, okay? It's not going to be the end of the world if you make this jump, if you make this leap of faith. It could be starting your own business or making your big online introduction into content creation. It could be even approaching strangers, which can be very intimidating, okay? Whatever it is, okay, on the other side of this huge venture, we have abundance, okay? You have money coming in, you have wealth coming in, and this is not a temporary success which you have had in the past before that, that came along and then it also exited away from your life, okay? Not being able to hold this wealth or this richness, okay? We have peaceful resolution and remain positive. Whatever that you are worrying about, whatever that you're stressing about, just, I don't want to be in this toxic positivity, but everything will be all right, my dear. Okay, you are divinely protected and guided at this time, okay? And trust in this divine plan, trust in this higher path, okay, that's being set for you, okay? And it's really for your own good, okay? We have Angel Abundance first card here. We have face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self doubts, okay? For the collective, if you are trying to manifest the biggest timeline yet in your life, okay, in this lifetime, okay, you have a lot of decluttering to do, okay? And I do not mean that physically. These are mental clutters that take up space in your mind. This could be limiting beliefs, okay? Limiting narratives that literally shrink you and make you small, okay? And this is your confirmation that you're meant to take up space. You're meant to be, even at a premium cost, okay? You're, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, if you're trying to make money, you are worth the premium cost, okay? You are premier. You come at a premium price, my dear, okay? In fact, you are priceless, okay? You are more than deserving of great wealth and great riches, okay? Just like anybody else before, okay? That's also been in this position, that's been in these shoes, okay? Before they've made it big, before they made that big brand, before they became a living success story, before they made legends, maybe even before they made it to the Hall of Fame, okay? They were in these shoes before, and you are special and you're not that special, okay? All these doubts, all these limiting beliefs, all these internal dialogues that's been going on in your mind incessantly, okay? And it's also translating into procrastination, delaying things, maybe even laziness, but it's really not. It's really your sabotaging behaviors here, okay? That keeps pushing and pushing this bigger timeline further and further away, unfortunately. But now is your time to claim the spotlight, okay? We have here attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fierce underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. I feel like the collective that I'm channeling this message for, I feel like you are trying to manifest more wealth, more abundance in your life, but it's not coming from a place of desperation. In fact, you are genuinely feeling very, very passionate about this new project, this side hustle, more than likely online, that you're trying to pursue here, but you're not trying to do it for money. Something about this call, something about this initiative is much more than what meets the eye. This is like your calling, okay? This is what destiny is calling you to do, okay? That's what's coming through. We have here raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So I see also for the collective, you're stepping into the state of flow, okay? And in this state of flow, things gets to be easy for you, okay? It's, yes, there is hard work, don't get me wrong, okay? But the way things will just naturally come into place, the way things will naturally fall into natural alignment for you, it will look like from the outside looking in that you just got lucky. But of course, it's more than that. You are in this state of flow, okay? You are in this state of everything is just at ease, okay? And there's a lot of people out there that are pursuing the wrong things, and they wonder why they're coming at a setback, one after another, and this and that. But maybe they've been pursuing the wrong direction, but not for you. Finding this message, this is your confirmation that you are on the right path, and now is the time, okay? Let's see what else we have here. Have courage to ask for help and accept help, okay? Unfortunately, not everything can be done alone, and at one point or another, you do need that. Maybe it's an accountability partner, maybe it's a mentor, maybe it's a mindset coach, whatever it is. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Do not be afraid to look into and research and explore. Maybe even extra skill set that you may need to pay for, okay? Maybe it could be online creation, filming, whatever it is, okay? Because Businesses nowadays, they're definitely multifaceted. Okay, people look for online presence, people look for marketing, people look for personal branding and all these things. Okay, and you do not necessarily need to know the answers for all of these things, but certainly do not be afraid to ask for help. Okay, and that may also mean investing into your mastery, into your skills development, and so on and so forth. We have here also detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. The thing that people don't normally talk about when you're trying to move on to your next biggest timeline yet is the friendships and relationships that kind of fall away, okay, that no longer resonate with you, that no longer align with you on a personal, soulful level, okay? And these are friendships that are very, very stagnant, okay? They're definitely not sharing the same mindset of growth. And unfortunately, they're not trying to anyway, okay? Unfortunately, this is not a decision that you can make for them, okay? They are their own person. Everyone is an adult here. We all make our own adult decisions. And if they want to live their life unconsciously from a very reactionary state of position, and that is their decision, right? Deservingness. You are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. Some of you, okay, you're so accustomed to making yourself small by not speaking up for yourself, by showing up unprepared, okay, by making yourself more palatable for other people, especially in some certain like social situations, okay? But you're meant to take up space. You're meant to have public recognition. You're meant to have public wins, okay? You're meant to maybe even adored online. Clean energy food. When you fuel your body with healthful, organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. I feel like some of you, okay, if you're almost like a jack of all trades, okay, is what I'm getting here. You're trying to do a lot of things, okay? You're trying to keep your day job, you're trying to start, okay, and get things moving on your online passion project, whatever it is, okay? And you're going to be this position where you're gonna have to be or try to be the jack of all trades, okay? And it's really, really important to do not neglect your physical body, okay? To really, really nourish yourself and replenish yourself, not just mentally but even physically, okay? And that is so incredibly important because how you show up for yourself and is exactly how you're gonna show up for everybody else, okay? If you are neglecting yourself, how can you tend to someone else? Your for example, your customers, your clients, your VIP clients, okay? If you're trying to sell high ticket items, okay, or services, how will you show up for them if you can barely show up for yourself, okay? We have power prayer. Give the situation to God for uplifting and healing and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance of God to give you in response to your prayers. Do not forget that you are not acting alone, okay? You are someone who's divinely guided. You are divinely protected, okay? For whatever may come your way, trust in God. Give your burdens to God, the universe, spirit, whatever it is that you believe in, and it will be taken care of. You do not need to worry. I have the first card here from the Spirit Animal Pocket Oracle. We have the Grasshopper Spirit. Take a leap of faith, okay? Whatever it is that you've been delaying on, procrastinating on, okay, do the dang thing, okay? Everything else is waiting for this to happen, okay? You are getting in your own way and you need to get out of your own way. You need to get out of your head, okay, and do the thing, okay? Let your first takes, first episodes, whatever it is, to be a mess, and that's perfectly okay. Okay, no one is perfect, you guys. This is a skill set. Everything is a skill set. Your process, your production, your filming, whatever it is, everything is a skill set. Okay, and it takes time to master skill set. It takes practice. It takes exercising over and over again, repetition. Okay, and do not really get too caught up on not trying at all. Okay, actually, there's a quote literally that says, not to have tried is the true failure. I forget who said that, but that's definitely coming through here as a channeled message. Okay, you have set healthy boundaries. Okay, if you are an online creator or trying to be one, definitely need to set some rules in how much are you exactly going to disclose for your online audience. Okay, especially if you're trying to be a social influencer, you're trying to promote certain, maybe show like day in a life, what you eat in a week, so on and so forth, and you're planning to like show your audience like where exactly you go, the restaurants, the mall, the locations, and things like that. So definitely set those healthy boundaries and maybe not disclose certain locations. Okay, most definitely not also in real time. Okay, if possible. Life is speeding up, oh my goodness. And we have next to that the lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. I actually want to read up on that really quick. Whoever's watching this video, for whoever's viewing or finding this psychic channeled message, you are about to catch a powerful, positive, forward momentum in your life. Okay, and maybe you need to affirm that in the comments below, because for the collective here that I'm channeling this message for, life has not been forward, okay, or has not been positive. Okay, maybe you've been catching some negative backward momentum even. Okay, you feel like it's 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. Okay, so on and so forth, but it's about to go the other way around. Okay, it's about to move forward in a very big major way. Okay, when envelope spirit rushes into your life, you are being reminded of the quickening of your personal evolution. You're being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving, set your intention, and take action toward making your dreams real. This is an intensity you can feel, and it is important to take advantage of this energy right now. If you have a plan for your career or financial abundance, now is the time to step it up. If you are asking about relationship, make the first move. Just know that the intentions you have set in motion are coming together at a warp speed. Stay alert and keep up. Wow, guys, this is such a powerful message. And let's read up really quickly lion spirit here. You definitely have a heart of the lion here. You have a lot of boldness. You have a lot of muchness about you, okay? And it can be so jolting to the system, okay? When other people are hit with it, it can be even be overwhelming, okay? But it's the beauty of who you are, okay? People will either love you or they hate you because they can't relate to you. Lion spirit appearance is a reminder that you have been given the gift of pride and healthy sense of your worth to express your divine authentic self. You are both the king and queen, secure in your prosperity and wisdom. Lion spirit is here to tell you that the antidote for low self-esteem is stepping up into a healthy pride. Of course, you can do all that you desire. The spark of great spirit lives inside you, and you are here to steward that amazing energy into the world. Lion spirit knows the great spirit invested in you, so that you might be a channel for spirit's love and generosity. Take pride into your role and seeking to bring abundance of love into the world. Let lion spirit remind you that in giving you receive, then you will see that you are appreciated. Stop comparing yourself to others and seeing yourself as less than, for within you is a wellspring of generosity. I feel like the lion spirit, I'm also getting the channeled psychic message here that you are meant to be on the frontier, okay? You're meant to be on the front line, okay? You're meant to be in the face, maybe even a cover of a magazine, okay? That's how much pride and that's how much vastness that you contain within yourself, that you are about to take up space in such a way that will make waves, okay? That will make splashes, okay? And people will take notice of you. And once they take notice of you, they will not be able to get their eyes off of you, okay? And that will be the end of my reading for today. If you like this reading, definitely give this a thumbs up. My summer psychic promotions are about to end, you guys, and definitely take advantage of that while it's still here. And see you next time. Bye.